In this video, I'm going to show you the exact system that helped one of my clients get over 1,500 views in his first 2 videos after working with me. By the end, you'll have the complete blueprint to break through the 100 view barrier and get more clients from your YouTube channel. Let's get right into it. So here's where most founders, coaches, and agency owners are going wrong with their YouTube optimization. Most of the time, coaches and founders are failing with their channel setup because they have generic branding, no playlists, and their value proposition is unclear as mud. You probably also have poor SEO that doesn't actually target qualified viewers, and that would be through like channel tags, video tags, or even naming the actual video file or thumbnail file when you're uploading to YouTube, which is a hidden secret that most people probably have never told you that you need to do. All those little things actually boost or reduce your channel from getting viewed by qualified viewers that are actually going to buy from you. So here are the 3 things that are actually killing your channel right now, and then I'm going to show you exactly how you can fix them. So number 1 is going to be generic branding. Your channel looks like everyone else's. There's no clear differentiation or value proposition that makes prospects want to work with you specifically. Number 2 is poor SEO strategy. So you're not targeting the right keywords, your tags are garbage, and YouTube has no idea who should actually see your content and who your ideal clients are. Number 3 is a confusing channel structure. So your potential clients can't actually navigate through your content or understand how you can help them solve their problems. With that, I mean like you don't have any proper playlists, your titles are all over the place, and you don't really have a structure for your page and your channel in general. So now I'm going to tell you about the channel structure that actually converts viewers into clients. So first, you're going to start with your channel sections. So to keep it simple, you're going to want like a testimonial section, recently uploaded section, and then a section for each individual part of your service or program. So there should be a dedicated section just for training so people can see every piece of content from A to Z. So that's pretty simple. You get the point from that. And then the next thing you're going to want to set up is a proper profile picture. So your profile picture needs to be a high quality picture of you and you alone, not your logo, not your business, you. People are going to buy from you. They're not going to buy from your logo. They're not going to trust your logo. The next thing you're going to have to optimize is your banner. So your banner should be an extension of your offer, and it should lead people to want to book a call with you. So make it clear what transformation you provide in your offer. So you want to say something like, I help people go from XYZ to ABC. Just something simple that like tells them what you do, how you do it in a short, simple way. If you're good at actually doing this, then that should be simple for you. Then the next thing you need is a bio that converts. It should be short and sweet. It should tell them about yourself and like tell them where they can find you, and that's it. Like you don't need to put all your other socials because that's going to lead people off YouTube. If you want to do that, feel free because you want people to connect with you and whatnot. But the number 1 things you need is like just telling them a little bit about yourself, some social proof, and then just tell them like where they can find you, and you should 100% have a website in your bio. If you don't have a website in your bio that leads them to your direct offer, you're stupid. I'm sorry, you need to fix that. Get on that. All right. So for channel tags, like a quick strategy you can use is go to YouTube Studio, click the magic wand, then select channel tags, put everything you typically talk about. Like, so for instance, like what I would put is like your name. I would put your first name, your last name, and then both of those together, and then your channel name, like some titles that you've used for your videos in the past that are going to target your ICP. So for me, it'd be like how to get clients with YouTube, scripting, thumbnail, editing, SEO, done for you YouTube content, signing clients with YouTube. Make sure that your channel tags are about everything you talk about in your videos, and just like use as many as you can to fill up the whole space. By the way, if you want us to handle this entire process for you, click the first thing in the description to book a call with my team. We guarantee 10 to 30 qualified calls per month, or you don't pay a dime. Next, let's get right into the next section. So here is how to actually get more than 100 views with your videos, the exact system. So first thing we're going to talk about is why your thumbnails are shit and how to fix them. Everything's going to start with your thumbnails. That's what people are going to see first. If your thumbnails don't have contrast and don't actually have any color in them, then they're shit. I'm sorry. Here's some examples of thumbnails that are actually working for other clients and for other YouTubers that are successful in the game and get clients with their content. So the first step that you're going to want to follow is don't complicate it. You want to be in the thumbnail on the side. You don't want to be too big, and you want your thumbnails to create curiosity that's going to lead your viewer to actually clicking your video. For instance, like he's on the side of this thumbnail. It's super simple. It just says like full guide to making like $3,124,678 with a graph that only goes up. And the contrast of the colors he has like like a whitish kind of blue light with some red over here, and then like the dark background with the white text and the black text. Everything is in sync and it's matching itself. You don't want to be complicated. You just want it to like look nice and actually kind of give a curiosity. So like, for instance, the numbers are going to make someone like, how's he making $3 million? And they're going to read your title and then they're going to click the video. And then the next one we have here is make sure you match your face to your message. So if you're talking about results, look happy. If you're talking about how something is garbage and it needs fixing, look concerned. Your expressions should match your video's emotion. And then, for example, this guy is talking about like do these every day and like discipline, doing things every day. That stuff is hard. So he is putting a look on his face where it's like, come on, you have to do this every day. Like, I know it's not easy, but you got to do this. That's the emotion he's putting right here. And then there's also contrast as well, like from the Don't Complicate It section. He has the white with this color in here with the blue shirt, and then darkness on the left side with his hair also contrasting. You get the point. And then the next one is create curiosity, not confusion. So your thumbnail should create an unscratchable itch that will only go away once your viewer watches your video. So you're going to want to research competitors in your niche and just piggyback off of whatever works, right? So find somebody who has something working. It could be like Alex Hormozi, which I wouldn't specifically copy him because anything he posts is going to work. But like find like thumbnails that he has that are actually like really good. Take that and then like use that for future thumbnails that you want to make in the future. Or like Iman Gadzi or any other like kind of creator that you see that you look up to and you want to kind of like take that and then run with it. You don't want to reinvent the wheel with your thumbnails. So for this, she's on the side. She has some contrast with the LinkedIn, the red arrow. So the whole point of this is like low competition tech jobs. That's creating curiosity. And then they're like, how are you going to get that? Arrow points directly to LinkedIn. And she's happy. It displays confidence and that she knows what she's talking about. She's pretty much just showing you that like you can get like tech jobs with LinkedIn. That's the whole point. And then you're going to read the title, click the video. That's the key. That's what you want to be doing with your thumbnails. And if you're not doing that, your thumbnails are probably shit. So here's the title structure that both ranks and gets clicks. So for B2B titles, if you're targeting them, you want to definitely use phrases like exact strategy, specific system, proven method, because that's what busy business owners, that's what they want. They want to get right to the point, quick, and they want to know that you have a proven method that actually solves their problem in under 20 minutes and you're not bullshitting them. Those are the three things that a B2B business owner would be going for, even B2C if that's what you're targeting as well. But for like B2C clients, it's different than targeting like the actual customer themselves. So for instance, like your title should be saying stuff like the exact strategy I used to X, or the specific system generated me Y, or this proven method helped this person do XYZ. Or another one you could do is like, I helped this person generate $10,000 with YouTube content, something like that. And then for B2C titles that are going to hook people in, you want to meet your viewers at their current level, and you want to use something like, don't go to university, do this instead. Like, don't be doing this problem, like this thing that they're currently trapped in, do this instead. And then, or something like, I helped a 9-to-5er quit their job in 90 days. And what that does is you're showing social proof and you're giving a timeline that's realistic, and you're identifying the viewer that's actually watching your content. So B2C clients want to see results working for somebody else so that they can take it and use it themselves. That's the number one key to actually converting with your videos, is showing people that this isn't just like a one-off thing. It's a proven thing that has worked for many people before. And if you can't do that, that's fine. Just everybody has to start from somewhere. So for some examples for that is like, don't do X, do this instead. I helped this person achieve this result in time frame, or how I achieved at a young age, like how I made $93 million at 19 with this service. They like B2C, they like a lot of stories and achievements and just like quick template framework kind of content that is easy for them to digest, steal, and take for themselves that they can go and use for some quick wins. So pro tip, case studies and testimonials work for both. For example, like I helped X sign 15 clients off YouTube with 3 videos. Both B2B and B2C titles should focus on case studies, actionable content, or training that makes your viewer better at what they do. That's what you're going to want to focus on. So here are some hooks that are going to keep viewers watching past the 30-second mark. For B2B, your hooks need to be short, sweet, and to the point. You need to get right into the meat and potatoes, because Business owners are busy and they don't have time to sit around watching a 2-minute hook that just beats around the bush. For B2C, you can take some more time, tell more of a story, dance around the problem a little bit more, because that's where they're at. Like, you're identifying them, gauging them. B2B owners, they know they have a problem. They know that they need to solve it, and they came here to get that solved. B2C, they're like, like, I need to know a little bit more about this guy. I need to, like, trust him a little bit more. I need to know what's going on with him. And then, like, after I hear his story and see what he does, like, you're going to inspire them, and then they're going to want to go through with whatever it is you're pushing or selling with your video, with your content. Like, they don't really know they have a problem until they stumble upon your video. Like, for instance, with me, like, I didn't get into business until I saw a guy, his name was Sebastian Georgiou. He posted a video talking about how he turned $362 into $6 million or $600,000, 300 and something thousand dollars or something like that. And like, I didn't even really care about like business or anything. I didn't know I had a problem, but I clicked the video, I watched it, and it like sparked a light under my ass that made me like, I need to get out of this 9-to-5 job that I'm working, and I need to start a business and become successful, or else my life is going to turn into shit and I'm going to hate myself forever. And my generation and my future kids are going to hate me, and they're going to not want, like, they're going to be like, why didn't you try when you were my age? And I'm going to be like, well, son, I did, but then I gave up because I'm a loser. So I didn't want that. And that's pretty much how B2C works. So you're going to want to start with a bold claim. So I made $100 million with my content with my content agency at 21 years old. And then you're going to want to add social proof. So, and I've helped X, Y, and Z make $50 million with their YouTube channels as well. And then you're going to want to give them some payoff. So like in this video, I'm going to teach you my exact strategy on how I made $100 million in 3 years as a broke college student. And then the hook CTA at the end, this is optional. You don't have to add this in every single piece of content that you make. But this is going to get people to like stick around and watch, and like it's going to increase the watch time of people that are typically going to drop off. So stick around to the end for my free template on creating hooks that convert. So if you want to make a hook for B2C, you can use this exact structure, but what you would want to add in is some more relatability when it comes to stories and like actually identifying with the viewer. So you could say something like, for this kind of video, it would be like, when I was first starting YouTube, I had no idea what I was doing. I was posting videos every day. My thumbnails were shit. My hooks were shit. I wasn't getting any clients, and I really thought I could never land clients or have a successful YouTube channel. And you want to segment into the other things. And then you'll be like, but now I've made over $100 million with my content. I've helped XYZ. You get the point, right? And then here is a simple editing guide that like actually works, and it's going to show you that like less is more. That's what you need to know with your edits. So here's what most people don't get about editing. It's not as important as most people think. You want your edits to be simple and minimal. The best thing you can do is edit your intro and outro to hook people in. Then for the rest of the video, just do a screen share or show a doc, or keep it as easy and natural for you to record as possible. You don't even always have to screen share. You could just do like a talking head video straight and just have like subtitles underneath, so that like the viewers are like slightly engaged. And most people are watching with like headphones, or they're watching like at work with no sound at all. And you just want them to be able to understand what you're saying, like even if the volume is low, or if you have an accent and like they don't really know what you're saying, have subtitles there, because it'll improve their understandability like crazy. So then the intro should be about like 0 to 30 seconds. For B2B, shorter than 30 seconds is great. It could be 15. Just get right to the point and solve the problem. For that, you're going to want to use like motion graphics, text overlays, zoom in, zoom out. Just do everything you can in the hook to hook your viewers and engage them and keep them wanting to actually watch the rest of the video. So then the main part of your content, so like from 30 seconds to about like 12 minutes in, you're going to want to like screen share, have a doc on the screen, read off the doc, and then use your expertise to add value without sounding robotic. You don't want to do it word for word. You want to be able to like give your own 2 cents and your own thoughts and your own expertise, because like you want to give them value that solves their problem that you thought about, not some like AI robot or like some script that was written, or like even words that you just put on the screen. You want to actually give them value that comes from your brain, because that's who you are and what you are, and you're the one who knows how to solve the problem. But like I said, you don't always have to do like screen share or a doc. You could sometimes just do straight talking head. So then the outro, you could add some motion graphics to get people engaged when you talk about your offer. It's a nice touch, but it's not necessary. Like your outro should be short, sweet, tell them exactly what to do, cut the video, done. Thanks for watching, that's it. So when you record this way, you'll hook your viewers with the motion graphics in the beginning, But when you get to the actual content, you can read off the doc and then add your expertise to provide some extra value and solve problems naturally instead of sounding like a robot, like an idiot. So editing is kind of unnecessary for the outro, but it is a good touch if you want to add some more to your budget for that, because it gets people more engaged when you're talking about your offer, and it'll kind of like show them a little bit more of what you're talking about instead of just like you just talking to the camera. But it's not fully necessary. It's like a cherry on top of the cake. So here's the posting schedule that you should be following if you want to get over 100 views with your videos. The ideal way to post is to get at least 1 to 2 videos uploaded every single week on a consistent weekly schedule. If you posted on Monday and Wednesday last week, post again on Monday and Wednesday the next week, so on and so forth. If you can't do 2 videos a week, doing 1 video every week on the same day will also increase your chances of getting seen by the algorithm because you're still being consistent. So you're going to want to have 2 videos per week consistent. If you can't do one, and then make sure that you create quality videos instead of just quantity videos that nobody actually wants to watch. So it's better to post one quality video that targets your ideal client than a bunch of crap that nobody wants to watch. But like if you have a bunch of videos and like you're afraid to post, just post one. Just post one. Any video you post is better than like going a week just having your video sitting there in the drafts folder. And then you'll just get better and better. So like you don't have to go crazy with posting. But if you do, the chances are you'll have more successful videos. However, it's much better to post a quality video that attracts qualified leads than post a bunch of content that nobody wants to watch. Even then, the only way, you're actually going to grow is if you try stuff out and test different things. So just a simple reality check here. The best video you can post, like I said, on your first or second attempt, if that's where you're starting at, is probably going to be a not so good video, but it's better than not posting anything at all. And you'll learn by doing, not by planning. Like you want to just like do it and then go forward, do it and then go forward and get better and get better. And you probably understand that already because that's what you do with your business. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you implement these strategies, you'll see an immediate improvement in your view count, and more importantly, the qualified leads that you actually get from your YouTube channel. If you want to turn your viewers into high-ticket clients without lengthy sales calls, click the first link in the description to book a call with me directly. Thanks so much for watching the video. Subscribe for more YouTube gold. That's it from me, and peace.